Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matthew GS. Welcome to this stream today. Something a bit different. I'm actually going to be on camera for a short while. Just the introduction to this video, really, just to show my face again, because it's been a while. A number of these videos I have turned the camera off. I think it's just a bit easier looking at the charts without someone's face just there. You just really zone in and just can see the actual charts and the candles and what's actually being explained, rather than kind of looking at the person speaking. That's my style anyway. But today we are 26th of October 2024. It's currently 2:48 p.m. in the UK. This is episode 15 of the 51362 EMA strategy. And one of the reasons why I wanted to be on camera today was to just show you a few things that I can actually just point and show to the camera. So there's two books that I highly recommend that's helped me in my journey. So one of them is actually called Trading in the Zone. This is by Mark Douglas. Rest in peace to Mark Douglas. He's a true genius and legend in the trading space. So I'd highly recommend buying this book. And I would say you don't have to pay full retail price, just buy a second-hand book. I think I picked this one up for around £7, I believe, because there's a lot of these books available. If you don't want to pay £7 or more, you can download the ebook for free, I believe, online. If you look at some of my past videos, I can link where you get the ebooks from. And also, he does also have an audiobook, which is a really another good listen. I actually tried to post the audiobook on my channel, but it got flagged straight away saying this is not allowed on YouTube. So fair enough, I was not able to post that. But I do believe there is some channels that still have that on. Maybe they got away with it before AI has come on. And just another thing with the AI, I don't know if you've seen my community posts, so sometimes I just like to put a community post on my channel just to give people an update of what I'm currently doing and what projects I'm working on and where the channel's kind of heading. And I've had to set to private a lot of audiobooks on my channel, well, pretty much 90% of them, because I was hit with a copyright strike, unfortunately. And it was a bit of a weird one, because when I first posted it, it said this is allowed on YouTube. Then it come up saying this cannot be monetized, which means you can't place ads on it. So I thought I'll just leave it up anyway. And then a week later, I got a copyright strike. And it's a bit annoying because the copyright strike, you get an email address and they're based in India. And I've done some research and it's some AI kind of, they're called Mark Scan, some AI thing. So I thought, to protect the channel, when you get one copyright strike, you can't post for a week. If you get two copyright strikes, I think you can't post for like 2 weeks or a month, and then 3 strikes, they literally delete your whole account. So to be on the safe side, what I've done is I've made all of them private, and I'm going to just contact them all individually and see if I can post it. And then if I'm able to, I post it on the new channel that I'm making. So that's just a quick update on the audios, because I do have a number of audios for trading on there that are really good. So once I get the approval for them, I put them onto the new channel. Anyways, the second book is The Disciplined Trader. Again, this is by Mark Douglas. Highly recommend this book. There's not that many of these ones available, so I had to pay a little bit more. I think I paid about £10 for this one. But again, this is another very, very good book. It just helps with your psychology, things you're doing in trading wrongly. It tells you how to correct those kind of things. So yeah, two books that I highly recommend. And yeah, those are the things really just wanted to show on camera. Also as well, whilst I'm on the camera, thank you everyone that voted for the Trademasters logo. This was the clear winner, and now this logo has been updated in the Trademasters free Telegram group. So I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn off my camera, goodbye, and I will see you shortly. Maybe at the end I'll turn myself on. Let's get this right. That's the one. I haven't done that for a long time. Right, okay, let's dive straight into this. So one indicator that I'm aware, so shout out to Mark, actually, he made me aware that the MTFA whole moving average indicator was not available to the public, but I do believe this is now available. Where is it? PC. Let's just search. Or has it been removed again? Maybe it's come off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on really, because it was called like PC. Let's just go to the channel. It's called PC hyphen PC space PC. See, it's been taken off again. So I wouldn't worry about this. This indicator, if it's coming and going, it's just a bit annoying to keep finding it. I would say don't really need it as much. It's more of they say an exit indicator, but it's good for an entry indicator. But I'd say like 9 times out of 10 my trades these weeks, I haven't even used it. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. Okay, so let's go straight to the first trade. So yeah, just an update. If you're not already in this group, I was on the 4-hour time frame with this strategy, and I've decided to move to the 1-hour time frame just because I wasn't getting that many opportunities with the 4-hour time frame. And at this moment in time, because I'm more at home, I thought, what's the point in waiting a lot longer for these opportunities when I can be getting in on the lower time frames and just building up more capital a bit quicker, really. So I dropped down to the 1-hour time frame. Was looking at Bitcoin, and I had a little back test on Bitcoin and gold and US 30, and I was like, do you know what? These opportunities are happening over and over again, and there's so many as well. So I thought, let's dive into the 1-hour time frame. And then my first trade that I actually took on Bitcoin was a loss. It actually hit my stop loss. So what we'll do is we'll just get this all ready for the week. I've done session breaks now, so this really should show us the start of the week. Why is it? Oh, it's because it's the 1-hour time frame. Okay, yeah, so don't have to draw the vertical line anymore because I've turned on session breaks. Because we're on the 1-hour time frame, I just thought it just looks a bit better, and I used to have it turned on. I've turned it back on, so that's what this is. If you didn't know, this is session breaks. And also, before I dive into this strategy, I found out about the arrow that was down here, because for some reason it disappeared and I didn't know how to turn it back on. So I raised a support ticket and they told me how to turn it back on. So how you do that is you go to settings, navigations, you go to canvas, navigation, visible on mouse over. That's what you have to have it on. I think mine was always invisible. That's why I couldn't see it. That's by default, but it's such a great feature, because if you're looking for, say, imbalance, or you're doing back testing and you're all the way over here, it was just annoying to keep going back like that. So now if you're over here, you can just press this button and you can go straight back up to here. There was a shortcut as well. I think it was, let's have a quick, see if I can remember. I think it was Alt Shift and then the right. Yeah, that's it. So keyboard shortcut is if you hold down or press Alt Shift and then the right button on the keyboard, it takes you straight back to where price currently is. So yeah, it's a cool little feature. Definitely highly recommend turning that on. So with the Session breaks currently on. I was on, okay, yeah, we was on Tuesday, and this is where I got stopped out. Some people like to call the stop hunts, they replace the H with a C because they're very annoying, and that's what happened to myself. I actually got stopped out. So when I was first looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, it was beautiful because we had the break of the 62 EMA, and then we come up and we actually tapped the 62 EMA here. So this was a beautiful sell opportunity. Actually tapped it again, tapped it 3 times, couldn't break through the 62 EMA, and then it dropped. So that was a beautiful trade to catch there. And then it happened again on 7 a.m. Price come up, it's tapped the 62 EMA, so you could have gone in for another short, and then TP didn't quite break this low, but nevertheless you could have a trailing stop loss on there to bank those pips. So that would have been another good trade. It's come up again, another opportunity to short, and then this is where actually I did short. I think I short around here. Yeah, it was definitely here, and then I went to bed. So as you can see, this was 8 p.m, 9 p.m, I've gone to bed, and then 10 p.m, and you can see that this candle here, it's captured all this liquidity, and my stop loss was around here, and this wick, it took me out. I was in a twin trade, so I placed 2 positions, and then it actually reversed big time. As you can see, that would have been a beautiful trade to catch from here all the way down, but as I said, I got stopped out. And then I said to myself, do you know what, I'm gonna just go back to trading with single trades, because when I get it wrong, I'm wrong twice. And then when I'm having to re-enter again, I was going in 2 more positions, and then say I'm wrong again, I'm wrong 4 times. So I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to go back to single positions, and single positions, they are still good. You can take lots out of single positions, and then if you carry a trade over to the next day, you're not having to pay 2 lots of swap fees. So I've gone back to just single trading, and I've had a lot of success this week doing single trades. So very happy with that. And yeah, so after the couple losses, I've said to myself, right, just going to get in again, because that's what you have to do. You have to dust your boots off and just crack on with the next opportunity that becomes available. And this is what happened. So I woke up, noticed that I got stopped out. So then I've got notified at 7 a.m. actually. So I woke up just before 7 a.m. I see that the 13 EMA alert had gone off, which was here. So I've gone in for a short straight away. That's why you can see the short there. And yeah, this just tanked. So I got in here. Let's just do a short position. Stop loss, I had just above 62 EMA, just in case it come up and, you know, tap that and carried on going down. And then TP, I held it for most of this, so it was nearly a 1 to 6 trade, and that was a lot of pips banked. That was a beautiful trade. Could have got in again actually, because it did come up and it did cross the 13 EMA again. I decided not to short because I'm still brand new to trading on the 1 hour time frame, and ideally I should have tested this out on demo, but I thought, do you know what, there's no real emotions when you're trading in demo, so I thought I'm just going to dive in straight away on a live account, because it's kind of the same thing anyway on the higher time frames to the lower time frames. You're just looking for the same thing. and I was confident from the back testing I'd done that it was going to be all good. So yeah, another position that you could have sold there. So that was great. And then let's have a look at the next trade. Okay, yeah, just showing that I've moved my stop loss to there. And yeah, that was a lot of pips. So, and then sometimes as well I post some like mindset stuff in here, which is pretty cool. I think if I see something that resonates with me and it's going to be valuable, I'm definitely going to post it in the group. And the next trade was on Bitcoin for actually a buy. So where did I get in on this buy? So I kind of got in a little bit late on this one. But where you could have got in, which, I mean, you could have got in on this pullback here. So my alert went off, but I was still cautious with the strategy on this lower time frame, like I mentioned. Actually, no, tell a lie. I got in on the 5 EMA. So the alert went off on my 5 EMA here. And I thought, I know you shouldn't think, but I just thought maybe this is going to just have a little pullback here and then carry on going. I didn't want to miss the move. So I went in for a buy here. And let's just get the long position. So I actually went in for a buy there. That's where you can see that I've got in here. It was on the 5 EMA pullback. Stop loss, I believe I had it down here and I had it as a 1-to-1. So pretty much it was a trade like this. And or did I not put a TP? No, I didn't put a TP on this one actually. So I was just buy and hold, really. That's what I've kind of been doing actually. Like with the twin trade, I was doing the first trade was like a 1-to-1, or just taking out the previous low or the previous high. And then the second position, I didn't have a take profit and I was just letting it run as long as possible. But now I'm just going back to single trades. I haven't been setting a TP and just trying to bank as much pips as possible. So that's kind of what I've done with this trade. And then there was another opportunity with the pullback to the 13 EMA. You can see how this pulled back, and then we got the alert for the 13 EMA. So another opportunity to buy. I might have got in there. I don't post all the trades I get in. I may have got in there, but nevertheless, two opportunities, one there and the second one there. And then price was doing what I think it was just filling imbalance up here. Let's just have a quick look at the imbalance so we can hide this. Let's see if price filled in any of this imbalance, because we always need targets. Yes, you can buy and hold and not really have targets as such, but that's a bit more riskier. And I don't think that's going to go as high. Okay, let's shut this back on. Okay, so that was my target, this imbalance here. As you can see, price did slam through and fill that imbalance. Let's see where it reacted off for it to just reverse. So it's reversed from there. Okay, yeah, so there's more imbalance here. From here to here is imbalance. And one rule with imbalance is it can fill 50% of the imbalance and reverse. So yeah, it pretty much filled in, I'd say 45% of the imbalance and then reversed. So it doesn't always have to tap 50%, but more than likely it does hit the 50% of the imbalance and then reverse. So yeah, that's what happened. That's why it reversed there. There was imbalance and then it's reversed. So very happy with those trades on Bitcoin. And then price actually slammed down. I did not get into this position here on the 62 EMA, or did I? Okay, yeah, that was, I did get this, I did take this position here because that was in the teller, that is this trade right here. So this trade here, I was basically saying like, when your 13 EMA alert goes off, you could be driving or I don't know, going out to see mates, girlfriend, whatever. So you can't really get in straight away here. But this is an hour, right? So you've kind of got an hour to observe and get in a little bit later. So I got in around here. You don't have to get in straight down here. It would be better to get in down here because you're getting in a cheaper price and you're banking more pips, right? But if you want to be a bit more safer, you can say like, see, okay, what's going on is price reversing from this level. That's an indication, okay, to get in. You could see what happens with the next candle. Do you have any push away candles? You know, you can be a bit more safer if you want to, and that's what happened with me. So got in for a buy. And also as well, I know I don't have to always explain this, but the 5, 13, 62 EMAs have all crossed over. So we are only looking for buys in this position. We wouldn't be looking for sells. We're only looking for, I can't talk. We're only looking for sells when the EMAs have crossed on the other side, and this is why we get this yellow kind of color here. So we'd only be looking for sells here, and we only be looking for buyers here. So buy and buy there, and then there was another opportunity to actually buy on the 62 EMA here. That would have been a great trade to catch. I don't believe I caught that one. And so yeah, Bitcoin was a really good week. Caught quite a few trades, banked quite a lot of pips. So very happy with the first week trading on the 1 hour time frame on Bitcoin. I just love how volatile it is, always getting these nice big swings. Moving on now to gold. Gold. Okay, let's just delete all of this. So the start of the week, we are on Monday, like gold has reached all-time highs. Like that is just insane how bullish this has been for such a long time. And what I actually noticed when I was doing some of the back testing on the 1 hour time frame was, this is going back to 15th of October. There was a liquidity grab here and then prices slammed down, and it has mitigated out their positions from this last down candle before this up move. But what I love about this strategy is because when you get these pullbacks and liquidity grabs or whatever, we get the alerts go off, and then we look and we're like, right, okay, this is giving us our confirmations to get in because it's tapped the 62 EMA or it's gone through the 13 EMA. So opportunities to buy there. And then we're only looking for buys because we're above the 62 EMA. Opportunity to buy here. That was at 1 a.m. So I would have missed this trade. This was at 5 p.m. So this is actually tapped into this institutional candle here and then reversed. So opportunity to get in there. And again, buy opportunity. This was the liquidity grab. So if you see the liquidity grab, you can get in for some buys there. Again here, 5 p.m. buy opportunity. Again here at 9 a.m. buy opportunity. Another opportunity there at 2 p.m. opportunity here at 7 a.m. I mean, I was kind of staying out. Like I said, I've only just gone down to the 1 hour time frame, but we want to sell high, right? And this was just going bullish as crazy. And I was anticipating like this needs to reverse at some point. I thought the reversal was gonna happen here, and then we're gonna go bearish, but that never happened. We never got the wick up or anything to the 13 EMA. We did get it here, but because the EMAs are coming closer together, I thought, nah, it's not worth getting in for sells. And then this just carried on bullish again. There was opportunities to get in for buyers there. There was the nearly had a crossover again. So there was another opportunity to buy down here if you wanted to. And then this is kind of when price started to reverse on gold. We had the 5 and the 13 EMA crossover, prices slammed down. And wasn't too fussed about catching the top is very, very hard and very, very risky. I don't really recommend doing it. So you just need to be patient really and just wait for it to do its thing. Could have sold here in a way because we're below the 62 EMA, but I was asleep anyways, so kind of missed that opportunity there. That would have been a stop loss, that one. And then price is kind of like consolidating. And then, yeah, I got in here, didn't I? I believe. Yeah, so we have had so this was on Friday, October 25th. Yeah, Friday. So price has crossed here. The 5 and the 13 EMA is crossed. Price is now below the 62 EMA. It's come up, and at 7 a.m. it's gone through the 13 EMA and the 62 EMA. So first time on gold on the 1 hour time frame, testing this strategy out. Went in for a sell. Might have had the stop loss just above there. And then my take profit was a bit ambitious. It was actually down here. Ideally, that would have been a good one, but I didn't know really. Well, I had an idea actually where it was going to reverse. So that was a 1 to 3 trade. I did mark up the last down candle before this up move. And when I noticed that that's what was happening with price, I got out of my position. So I banked around 900 pips, I believe, on that trade. So the price is reversed from this area here because it's this last down candle. I know it's not white, but it's the last candle here before this up move. So price is pulled back. It's mitigated out of their positions. And then you could buy down there, and I was going to, but as like I mentioned a few times, I'm still just getting to grips with it and just testing a few things out. So I was patient, and then we had the 5 and the 13 EMA crossover, and then I believe I got in for a couple of buys on gold. Yeah, so I got in a buy on gold when when the 5 EMA went off? I think it was when the 5 EMA went off. So all the 3 EMAs crossed over. Price has come back down into the 5 EMA. So I've got in for a couple of buys. And then we had the targets as imbalance to the left. There's imbalance there. There's imbalance here. Let's turn this back on. So yeah, got in for a couple of buy, or not couple, sorry, got in for one buy on the 5 EMA. I think I have my stop loss a bit tight just below the candle low or this low. Target was the imbalance. I mean, if you really wanted to have the full imbalance, you could. And that's nearly a 1-to-3 trade. And that was the trade, this one here. And then, so yeah, did it go? Yeah, it crossed, or you could have TP. I had TP actually there. That was where my take profit was to take out this previous high. So that was a really good trade on gold. Very happy that I caught the sell there and then I caught the buy there. What I've noticed on the 1 hour time frame is you can't be too greedy with banking loads of pips. Like, price will drop down only a certain amount and then it will reverse. It's just not going to go down forever. Like, I know this was going up forever and that would have been beautiful to catch that, but you've got to be realistic. Like, I thought this was just going to keep going and going and going and going, because that's what most of us think, right? We want to just make as much money as possible and bank as much, but that just didn't happen. It just reversed here and then completely reversed. So, but the good thing about it with day trading is we get to catch the sell and then we get to catch the buy. So just something to be mindful of on the 1 hour time frame is you can't hold positions for that long. Like, you have to be not greedy really, and a trailing stop loss can be good in these scenarios. A trailing stop loss, it is automated. You could set a manual trailing stop loss. So the automated is, there's an automated trailing stop loss in C Trader. You can activate that in the desktop app, and on the mobile phone app you can just go into your settings and just tick the trailing stop loss button and it will just automatically move your stop loss down for you. If you want to do a manual trailing stop loss, you can do that. And say like we got in here and then our target was there, what you could do is you could, for example, as price is like moving like here, so this wicked here, and then as prices come back down, you would have got out the trade here. So it's a 40% manual stop loss. So you can do that if you wanted to. I used to do that. I learned it from one of my old mentors, and that's a manual trailing stop loss. Okay, so yeah, two ways to do it, because you just don't know where price is kind of going. Like, you can have an idea because of imbalance and institutional candles and things like that, but no one really knows definitely where price is going to go or it's going to reverse to. Like, we don't have a magic ball, we don't have no crystal ball, like, we're not psychic. So this is just the way of just growing your account, and if you get stopped out, you get stopped out, but you get to bank some pips rather than it just coming all the way back to your break even in your trade, or even worse, hitting your stop loss. So that was gold. Very happy with the gold. Bitcoin as well, I did actually catch the buy on the other side. Did we done all Bitcoin though, didn't we, for the buy? Oh, did I get in here as well? So this was on the Friday. Yeah, I did. So I did catch this one on the Friday. We had it's beautiful. So instead of getting in for a buy here, you can wait for the 5 and the 13 EMA to cross over, because kind of a little bit risky on this side going in for a buy. I mean, it's still all good. Like, you just calculate your risk, and you can take these trades, no problems doing that. Like, I've taken some of them, but you can be a bit more safe if you wanted to and wait for the 5 and the 13 EMA to actually cross over, which it did. And then we had the liquidity grab, so I got in for a couple of buys, and then had the take profit, I believe, was up here. It never got there. And then when I started to see that it was starting to reverse, I thought, do you know what? I'm done for the day. I want to have the Friday off, and I'm quite happy with the pips that I banked. So I actually closed the position here. And luckily I did, actually, because I didn't have a trailing stop loss off, and then that just completely reversed. So yeah, I did bank quite a lot of pip. Well, it wasn't that many, maybe 600, 700 pips, but it was still good. Good finish to the week. So yeah, caught that buy on the Friday. Gold was good as well. And yeah, very happy with this week on the 1 hour time frame. Actually, as well, I will show you US 30, and I did take one trade on US 30 because that was like US 30 has been juicy, especially on the 1 hour time frame. So at the start of the week, Monday, we had all the EMAs crossover. 5 and the 13, 62 have all crossed over. We've had this pullback to the 62 EMA, so beautiful position to short. I got in this trade here, I believe. Yeah, this trade here I got in. So price has gone into the 13 EMA twice. Short positions there. You could have short here, which I did. And then price has come up again. Gone through the 13 EMA. Kind of can't close above it. So another opportunity to sell. Then we have had again price come into the 62 EMA, could not close above it, and look how beautiful that's just reacted. So multiple opportunities to sell. Look how beautiful that looks on US 30. Really good trades to catch on that. I did catch one, like I mentioned. So yeah, as I'm getting more confident on the 1 hour time frame, I think I might take some US 30 trades. And again, it's been some good swings. It was consolidating a bit here, but that was on the 4 hour time frame I was looking. Let's actually have a look if there's any opportunities if we zoom in a bit. So there's an opportunity to buy around here. Nice trades. Sell opportunity there. I know we are above the 62 EMA. However, the 5 and the 13 has crossed over, and you've got these nice bearish candles showing it's maybe going to the downside, and then you've got the pullback. So opportunities to sell there. That would have been some good pips to catch. Even here, selling again there, consolidating for a bit. This is a good opportunity to sell there. Let's see if there's any more. Below these, all 3 EMAs have crossed over. Opportunity to sell there. 7 a.m, 8 a.m. Selling opportunities there. It's looking quite good. 513 has crossed over. I've got the pullback. Once it started wicking down, could have sold there. Caught this drop there. Yeah, US 30 is looking good. This one didn't actually quite get to the 62 EMA. But yeah, US 30 is looking quite good. This is slammed into the 62 EMA. Could have bought there. 5 and 13 has crossed over. Then you've got this candle has wicked up, started dropping. So when you see it's starting to wick down, could have sold there, caught this insane drop there from here actually. Imagine catching this one here and then holding that position all week. Whew, some big amount of pips there. So yeah, it's looking juicy. As I said in past videos, like this happens on all the pairs you can think of. So just find one or two instruments and master it, and you are all good. You are all good. I'm just looking at some of my notes. I do like to come a bit prepared recently so I don't miss anything off. I think we've covered most things, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, just wanna just double check this. I'm still yet to trial the C-Trader EMAs. They do have the EMA alerts on there. There is a 2-week free trial. I do need to test that out. And yeah, I think that's most of it, if I'm being honest with you. I will do some more, not in this lesson. I was going to cover the stages of learning, but appreciate everyone jumping on. Don't want to keep this video too long. And yeah, just finishing up now. If you haven't done so already, the Trademasters Telegram group is free to join. I've just been posting the trades that I've been getting into, and just anything that I can think of, I'll post it in there. It's a good way to train your eyes and see kind of what trades I've got into and that you can get into in the near future. Once you get confident, FP Markets is our broker. We get to use any lot size in any market. If you are looking to go live, hit me up, and there is an affiliate link to join. So yeah, let me know if you want to go down that route. Really appreciate that. I am affiliated with TradingView, so we get the 20 alerts, which have been really good with this strategy. Like ever since I've paid for the 20 alerts, like my trading has really taken off, not gonna lie. And then finishing up now on the stock market news, which I have not got ready, but that's not a problem. So I will just go and find what's potentially cooking up for next week. What have we got? What have we got? Okay, Monday, nothing. Tuesday, 1:30 red high impact news. 1 at 3 p.m. as well. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday is a lot of news, but nothing really for US. So nothing really on Wednesday. Thursday is normally something on Thursday. Let's see if there's anything this time around. Okay, yeah, as usual, there's a couple on Thursday. Actually, there's, yeah, quite a lot on Thursday, actually. So Thursday is going to be a busy day. And then Friday, normally there's more as well. Yeah, Friday again. There's, oh, is that NFP? Yeah, it's NFP, non-farm payrolls, first Friday of the month. So it's going to be very busy on the Friday. So once again, a lot of pips to be made, a lot of money to be made. And I'm looking forward to next week on the 1 hour time frame. I appreciate everyone jumping on. It's been great to get back on the camera again, actually. It's just a little bit, something a bit different, just to show my face and see who's actually talking and teaching this stuff. And I'm looking forward to putting those audios back on the new channel once I've had confirmation, because they're really good. But yeah, I recommend getting these books. Try and find the audio book as well. and search Mark Douglas actually on YouTube. There's so much stuff on there, and any other kind of mindset stuff you can learn on trading. Like on my Instagram, if you know what the algorithm's like, if you like certain trading stuff, it feeds you more. And there's been some good stuff lately, and some of it's quite funny as well. So yeah, anything you can do to help you with your psychology and stuff, yeah, it's going to really help you in the long run. So I appreciate everyone jumping on, and let's have a killer week. See you in the next one. Bye.